Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Carsun Magnusun, and today we're going to be talking about the matrix variation for chess. This is a very small variation opening, you could call it. Not many people know it, but it's very good. You can, as you can see here, you can mate someone in 17 moves, as you can see here, 17. So if you can get this into your repertoire, you can do some very good things on this 8x8 board of goodness. Now, before we start, I want to say a quote by my idol, Magnus Carlsen. I have a very similar name to him, that's why I like him so much. And it's, don't play the man, play the position. And that was a very good thing, and I wanted just to say it to everyone. In my spare time, I doodle on the chessboard. It's just really fun. Anyway, the first move in the Neo Matrix opening, if you haven't watched Matrix, then watch it now. And yes, that is Keanu Reeves playing Neo. Massive transformation, I know. He actually looks the same. It's weird. I mean, time flies, but not for him, apparently. But alright, the first move is d4. A standard opening for many openings. So, yeah, it shouldn't be that hard to memorize. Now, black has to play this move. Otherwise, the opening does not work. Now, you may think that this might be some kind of Scandinavian opening, but no. No, we carry on. We carry on moving. It's like that scene from The Matrix. This is actually where the name comes from. When Neo dodges the bullets when they're coming towards him. So he's dodging this attack from the black pawn. It's moving up. Black then responds with shooting yet another hit. And Neo once again dodges that bullet. And you might think that this black bishop here might be attacking it. Well, no, you got your side chick Samantha back here defending your ass. So this is a very strong opening. You've already stopped these two squares from ever being developed into. You know, the queen cannot go into here. The horse can't go here either. He can go here, but it's a very odd move. And if you move this up, then you might attack it. It's a very bad position for black. And black, yeah, he just cannot develop very well unless he wants to move his queen out over here. That'd be a very stupid move, because everyone should know how to play the matrix. And as you can see here, this is the move that is crucial for this position. If black does not play this, he is basically lost, because there is nothing else you can do. This basically just lets you develop the knight without blocking your pawn inside. Now, the next move, you move some reinforcements into action. You want to start attacking the middle as soon as you can. You know, bringing some reinforcements to support Neo. He couldn't have done it by himself. He had his whole crew there. And so, black has to respond by attacking the reinforcements. But what they don't realize is that you can simply move your pawn up. Now, if black tries to play this, there is one very sneaky check you can make, and that is this next move, which is taking with your queen. Now, you should know what happens in the Matrix. There's that side chick Samantha that protects you at all points. Now, you can't sacrifice this pawn. This is meant to be Neo, of course, but why would black take that? It'll be a massive disadvantage, because look, we have this lined up. That is in fact the next move for white. Black should move down here in order to be able to develop his bishop. Start attacking your bishop. These backline bishops, they are crisscross applesaucing everything. Sorry, I drank a few tequilas before I start recording. That's an illegal move, but we'll carry on. So he has to move down here in order to start some attack from the queen side here. But we're now in check. So the only move that black can make, because quite frankly he cannot move the horse, he cannot move the bishop, he cannot move the queen in, he cannot defend it. This is the only move that he can make. Now many people will think this is a losing move. Carsun Magnusun, why would you do this move? It's very easily, countered. But you have to stop panicking. You have to just stop everything you're doing, stop all the nerves, because the next move is crucial. Bishop to these tequilas are really hitting me strong. There we go. Sorry, I also have Parkinson's, so I might shake a little bit, but bishop to d3. What this does is that if black takes, then you can always take this pawn and you're ultimately up, because you are developed way more than black. And that is always good. And so, in the ideal position, it does say that you're negative 16, but ignore that. The computer doesn't know what it's talking about. We've always beaten computers, so we carry on. Black has to play this move. Now why? The computer says that you have still some chances, and that was a bad move, but the computer doesn't know what it's saying. Trust me. And so white has to retaliate by moving the pawn up again, attacking the center, giving reinforcement to Neo here. And that is really just the move, because now you sacrifice it. Your bishop comes in to check the king. We are now on move 10 out of 17. And as you can see here, mate is only in 7 moves. This is a very, very easy position to win. Because next black takes the bishop. And you now may be thinking, I can take the rook. That is something that you could do, but it wouldn't be following the Neo opening. See this? Neo is perfectly protected. He's got his outpost square. No one can hit him. So what do? You take the pawn, because then you check the king again. Now, the king can only move here. He can't move here. So he has to, that is the only square he can go. And so he goes there. If we can find a way to check the king here, we have won. And so we move the pawn up. This may sound like an odd move, but black cannot take this. See? They did it, and so they are losing. Negative 8.5. Whereas beforehand, 8.37. I may have done my maths wrong a little bit, but the computer's wrong. The computer's still wrong. I don't know why we keep going back to this. Next move by white is to take it back. The black cannot take the rook, because if it does, it's in deep trouble. Why? Because our next move, pawn up, b3. This lets us fianchetto our bishop. And is in fact what we do. Black needs to start developing his pieces. All of his main pieces are kind of in this rectangle up here, not doing much. So he has to start developing that. And here we do it. Fianchetto our bishop. Now black cannot destroy our bishop. He cannot pound it to the ground and destroy our religion, because of one very simple thing. We can then move here. Do you see what I mean? Because then he cannot take it to us back because of this pawn. This pawn, what we do is to give him some powers. In chess, what you can do is you can make the pawn grab onto the pieces that are right next to them. So you'll make the pawn grab onto the bishop, and so that he can't move. And so that'll be a checkmate, because this horse will be too afraid to take our queen, and these two queens are actually best friends, and so they won't be able to attack each other. And so this bishop needs to develop itself to the middle of the board in order to try and get something out of it. Sorry, fuck, the tequila's really hitting in. And so what you need to do, we can see we've got a plus 0.25. We are starting to appease the computer. What we need to do is to take the bishop. Important move. Now we've equalized. We are on 0.00. We carry on. Black needs to make the crucial move here, but it's crucial only to our success, because in fact, as you can see here, we mate on the next move. Bishop to g7, and we win the game. See, because the black king cannot move here, and most importantly, he can't move here because of Neo, the piece that we have moved at the very beginning of the game. Now, if you look over here, you can see that we are 6 points up. And so not only do we get a checkmate position, but we also got massive point lead. If this doesn't make you want to play the Matrix opening, I don't know what will make you. Thank you everyone for watching this chess tutorial. I hope everyone adopts the Matrix opening to their repertoire. It says that this is the England Gambit declined. Again, I would say the computer does not know what it's talking about unless it's right now, because we did in fact win. But what the computer fails to mention is that Neo here was the main reason we won. He was the champ. Look, king cannot move here. There's the crucial move, and we stopped him from doing so. I hope you take this into your chess repertoire, and I hope to see you in the next chess video. Goodbye for now.